Hi everyone, Nicole Hanna here, Nicole Hanna Jewelry, and also from YouTube's Go Art Yourself. I wanted to do a little quick tip video on adding new wire during if you're in the middle of a project. So in this case, I just have a little bit of wire left. And you can see I'm in the middle of a weave here. So what I want to do is see how this wraps around both of these wires. Well, you don't want to trim it at that point. You want to trim it when it's wrapped around a single wire, mostly because it just creates a tighter coil. It's a little more secure. So what I generally like to do is to wrap it, get in the middle. That I'm doing 3 coils around a single wire and then 3 coils around both wires. So, in the first or second coil around the one wire, I want to go ahead and trim it with I'm using flush nose or a super flush wire cutters. And so I want to get as close as possible and trim that little bit. And then I'll use my pliers to sort of just roll that trimmed end around the wire. I'm going to test it with your finger. Just make sure nothing sharp is sticking out of there. So then I've got my new wire length cut. Let's see if I can get this in focus. So I've got my new wire length cut. And basically, and it doesn't matter, I like to try to make the wire ends point towards the back of the piece. So here I've got the end, and I'm going to stick it in between the 2 wires like this. I'm holding the tail back here, just holding it in place with my finger. And then I'm just going to continue finishing off those coils on the one wire. And then do the 3 coils around the 2 wires. And then continue on with the pattern of the weave. And that's really all there is to it. Once you get this situated a little bit, once you get it started, and you've got, several rotations of the weave in place, then you can go back, flip your piece over, take your cutters, and get as close as possible to that. Make sure you push the cut end flush and test it to make sure that there's no sharp bits pointed out. And that's really all there is to it, to adding new wire to a project. What I like to do, once I get a few rotations going of the weave that I'm working on, I use my fingernails and kind of press the weave together. And that helps a little bit in hiding any areas where there might be a small gap due to the start of the new wire. And that's it when it comes to adding new wire to a project. I hope you found the little quick tip helpful, and let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions for videos that you'd like to see, any more quick tips, and thank you for watching.